Isn't that nice? We shall see. That's what we're going to attempt to do. This is Kubota. L2502. Got the L2526 loader on it. We have 55 hours on it, and it's time for the 50-hour service. I was going to bring it in the other day because it got to a place where it wouldn't run. You throttle up and probably, from what I understand, probably water in this thing. But stopped by the dealership. They recommended 3 filter changes. So we're going to do that. Clean that separator out by the book. Just do the basic 50-hour maintenance on this unit, or that's what we're going to attempt to do. The loader has a lock position on it here. I think that's what this is. Anyway, I put it in lock and it won't move, so I guess that's locked. Oh, it's got a little pull lever there. Isn't that nice? This is the fuel filter bowl, and I don't see a fuel cutoff anywhere, and don't know that there is one. It says don't do this unless it's less than half full. Well, I got a little more than half full, but it also says take this off and rinse it out with kerosene. Maybe there won't be too much that leaks out. We shall see. Could be wrong. Evidently, the fuel cutoff is in some kind of plunger kind of thing deal right there, because you could see when I put that back on, then the fuel just filled back up. Just give her a quick test. Yeah, buddy, that sounds good. All right. The second filter we're going to change is this hydraulic filter. Now, usually, typically on Kubotas, they have stops on the hydraulic system. Like, you know, if I take one of these off, a little bit of flow out, but it won't keep going. I don't know what you call that. Now the constructions say to wipe off the metal filings from this magnetic ring. This was on the old filter. I didn't check to see, but I think the new filter has this magnetic ring on it. I'm gonna have to pull it back off to make sure. Yeah, it's got it in there. I thought it did. It was worth that little bit of. Now this UDT transmission fluid, hydraulic fluid, it's expensive stuff. I don't let nobody kid you, but for me it was worth checking to make sure that it was on there. And then we'll crank it up and we'll check and see where our fluid level is and top off as needed. So our third and final filter change is this transmission oil filter that is located here in the step well. There's the part number. And I'm going to have it ready to go. And I'll get the date and the hours written on that. And before we move on to something else, I'm going to check those two fluid levels first. The oil filter, the dipper stick for the oil is right here on the driver's side. Now to check the fluid levels for the transmission fluid, the hydraulic fluid, there's a little dipper stick right here in the floorboard. And full disclosure, I've already pulled it out and I see that I have no fluid showing on the stick. So to add hydraulic fluid, we've got a plug back here in the rear. In fact, at one time I tried to find a fluid that would cross-reference with the Super UDT, and I couldn't find any. Now, there might be some out there, but I couldn't find any. Right there's the stuff. And I need to add a little antifreeze here. While I got the hood popped. Oh, okay. Pull that out and give it a half a turn twist. Oh yeah, it needs blowing out for sure. Well, I achieved my objective, and that is get my 55-hour service done. And you know, really you don't know a tractor until you've worked on it a little bit, till you serviced it. And then you still don't know everything there is to know about it, obviously. But you know a whole lot more than you did. So it's a 55-hour unit, and tried to, I mean, the goal wasn't to bring it back to, you know, mint condition, but it's just nice to knock the dust off and see that we don't have any major leaks or anything, and everything just looks copacetic like it should be looking. So that's all I mean, you know, I see people do 50-hour services on their new tractors and whatever, and I know it's a good thing, but for me personally, as far as torques and other things to be checked at 50 hours, I didn't see anything in the book. I hadn't felt anything, don't know anything. So that's all I know to tell you. I'm glad to have that done. All right, on to the next project. Hey, I appreciate you joining me, and I appreciate your support. Hope you're getting something out of what I try to do here at Sawdust and Sweat, and I'll see you in the next one.